the relationships really come through in this one, to me. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah, and I think the best remakes really, they touch upon things that we loved about the original, but also stand on their own in this kind of new way.
I'm so excited to dive on in today.
Awesome, us too.
My first question is for Awkwafina and David. This version of The Little Mermaid has brand new songs and an incredible rap track. Walk me through the process of creating and recording Scuttlebutt.
I actually didn't know at first that Scuttle was gonna have that song, and I remember Lin was writing it. It was just like really fun because it has Lin-Manuel all over it, you know what I mean? And I'm such a fan of him, and to like perform something that was like an original thing was just an honor.
I love it. And then my next question is for you, Jacob. You play such a lovable and adorable Flounder, but I want to know, what did you think about the public's reactions to Flounder's kind of live action presence?
Well, I saw the design a long time ago. Actually, when I went in for the audition, Rob had showed me, and I thought it was really cool. And obviously, when we're on set together, we had seen all the designs and see how they work with the puppets, because I think they had a Flounder that was like, kind of like a spring almost, where it could kind of wiggle like that. I thought it was really cool, and obviously watching the movie, I thought it worked so well, and I'm excited for people to see the movie and then see their reactions, because I think it genuinely works really well, and I really couldn't imagine it a different way.
David, throwing it back to you, you're such comedic relief in this role. Sebastian is hilarious.
Okay.
How did you put your own spin on this character?
I mean, I love Sebastian, the original Sebastian, so I tried to like not watch it very much so that I would have a bunch of misrememberings of that brilliant performance. And then just so much of it became about like what worked for this company and understanding how this story was unfolding and like what my voice is capable of doing. We were given so much freedom to play that it felt less like putting a spin on a thing that existed and more just like, this is who Sebastian is in this movie. Like this, it was just like, that's, once we found him, it was like, yep, that's him. And that's where he existed.
Well, we definitely love him. And what do you think the biggest changes are that viewers are gonna see when they're kind of comparing your version to the original?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think this whole film does a thing because of the live actionness of it and because of all of the amazing performances and how captivating and real Hallie is, really. Like, it grounds everything. And obviously the sort of photorealistic animals, but I think it makes you really aware of the relationships in a way that the original one doesn't do as much. Like, the original one is unbelievable, but I think, like, the relationships really come through in this one, to me. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah, and I think the best remakes really, they touch upon things that we loved about the original, but also stand on their own in this kind of new way. I think it really does uphold the things that we remember as children, but also it's like an entirely new story with like, it was like kind of scary at times, like with like when we go down deep into Ursula's lair, like I was like scared.
Yeah.
I was like, it's scary.
You understand why she's mean too. Like, you'd start being like, oh man, she's like damaged.
Well, yeah,
like,
they added in that brother-sister.
Yeah, which is scary.
How does it feel to bring an old Disney classic back to life?
It was great because what's cool about it is that not only do we get to create it for the older audiences who grew up with the original, but we get to also reintroduce it to younger audiences, and it's cool to kind of see them side by side. And what's cool about it for the older audiences is that they get to see their beloved characters kind of, but in more in depth, I would say.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for your time today, and congratulations. So excited for people to see the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our Narcity channel to see more content just like this.